Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mahikan. I'm your host, Galvin, where we've recently taken everything that we could ever hope to from Castile. Seriously, good enough for me. I'm very pleased with the outcome of that war. I've been looking at the ledgers, you see, at total army power. We sit at about the same strength as Portugal. Spain, however, outnumbers us 2-1. This is a bit of a problem, you see. Colonial ventures. Yes. Well, we're not building ships for a little while, so I suppose ignore them. We need all the land research we can get. Increase over time. Yeah. We're on par with the Ottomans right now, actually. I think we're surpassing the Ottomans, which is amazing. 18. They're up to 20, so we're 2 behind them, 1 behind Spain. We're ahead of the Ottomans. We're on par with Russia. Alright, that's all I have to say. Fuck yeah. Spear unit types. Gallop cavalry. What's the difference between charge infantry and, well, non-charge infantry? I don't know, it didn't change me over for some reason, so I decided to do that manually. Because our old infantry type was outdated. For some reason, though, it, like I said, wasn't changing me over. Alright, or wasn't telling me that I could change over, rather. Alright, so we do have the ability to start expanding our colonies some more. Yeah, these regions are in Chesapeake Bay, so I want them. Whatever gives me more trade power here is huge. Trading tobacco. Aha! Mexican is 10% of the trade power. That's terrible. That is abysmal. How little trade power we actually have. Oh, Monarch died. Well, the new guy is not great at military, I'm afraid. He's 45 years old. This is the good news. Yeah. Wow. You're in trouble there, right, Cree? Request for military access from Spain. Papal State, Corsica, Austria, Baden, Styria, and Savoy. Alright. Alright. Truce. We have no truce, I see. I also have been... Oh, wow. They're friendly with us. Offering a lot. Oh! To improve relations in Kansas. Yeah, whatever. No, I don't care. I'm getting an alliance with France. You know, this doesn't surprise me. In my Knights game, they were so quick to ally with the heathen Ottomans. Man, the French really do not care about Christianity. I guess they're too drunk on their fine wines. But that will be great, because that means smashing Spain is easy. Because that means all we have to do is compete with these guys. We're only, what, 2 tech levels behind them? Yeah. Military Tactics 19 is a huge one, especially since we get even better infantry. But we can live without it. It is possible. There we go. Finally, our diplomats back from France. France wouldn't be willing to join in. Are they at war? No. It's probably if I were to go after Spain themselves, they'd be wanting in, right? Yeah. So that means I should be able to call in France immediately following the war. Improve relations. Freaking Cree, man. I feel like I should go and help. Alright, they haven't given me military access. Done October 1616. Okay, so he'll be done later this year, improving relations. Very good. Ooh, thought the game crashed for a second there. The Galleon. There you go. Alright, not bad. Now we can... I'm thinking of building a navy. I really am. He's perfectly average, as if though I'd picked a military dude. So, Pippo, whatever. Yep. We'll be taking that. Like I said, if we're going to continue our conquest and expansion, we are going to need, without question, religious ideas. Not only do we get Dave's Vault, we'll get additional missionaries. Stability cost reduction is nice. And Divine Supremacy is the real important one there. Tolerance of heretics is irrelevant. But, you know, that's good. We have that now. Do we really want to build these early frigates? 3 units of light ships, yeah. Okay, my force limit is 107 on naval. Yes, I do. I do. I am very certain that I do. Screw these outdated pieces of crap. I do not care for them. I have a pile of cash lying around. And you know what? The difference between this and the final frigate is 6. So, you know, it's not that bad. Yeah, heavy frigates are 6. Yeah, so, like, do I wait for 19? Damn it. I feel so powerless to make decisions. There are just some things that I have trouble with. Like making this kind of decision. It must be done. I need trade power and I need income to support a big enough army to fight the Spanish. I don't actually have a choice in this matter. We must have some form of trade fleet. Okay. 40 in production. Alright, we will stop here because I don't want to have to deal with those pirates. Alright, 45 in production. Good. Alright. Yeah, those pirates. They are slightly a problem, aren't they? Yes, most definitely gain more manpower. We're only operating at maybe half of our land force limits, which is why I really want to get trade going. Because the real limiter on what I'm doing right now is money. So if I can just, you know, start pulling and holding trade here with a ridiculous number of ships. Let's see, 45 ships times 4. 45 times 4 is how much trade power? I think a lot more than everyone else. That's about twice what Spain has. Oops, I built an early frigate there. Oh well. I think I have a naval leader somewhere, don't I? Yeah, I do. Alright, early frigates. "41 navies, 43 navies. I should be getting exactly 44. Is there one still building? I have no idea. Everyone to the island. I'll figure it out later. You're the one not moving. Both of you, actually. Go. Alright. Very good. Like, ooh, wow, yeah, we're losing a little money now. Hopefully the trade fleet pays off. It had better. Spain and Castilian West Indies currently control most of the trade here. Alright. Huh. Oh. That would be why. Okay. I was going to be like, where'd those things come from? Yeah, we'll just, you know, move them out of the way. Yeah, I do actually have a naval leader. I got one from some event. Protect trade in Chesapeake Bay. Perfect. Oh yeah, there you go. Incoming. So, oh yeah, there we go. Trade fleet more than paying for itself. Totally worth it. Alright, and we just cut off a vast supply of Spanish gold, I think. So, Now, trade map mode. We need to try and take the rest of Chesapeake Bay here, if we can. Controlling 100% of the land gives us an advantage. Most importantly, the removal of St. Lucia here. Hang on here. You know, I never thought I'd say this, Castilian West Indies, but perhaps we're not so different after all. At this point, the entire thing is over the proper way to spell saint. You know, it is clearly, you do not abbreviate it. It is a title of high honor. This is coming from a fucking pagan. Alright. Either way, 44 is how many we have right now. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. That's apparently however many we can afford. We are of poor. There you go. An even 50. We'll call it an even 50. For now. But yes, the funding here means that we should be able to build a third legion. The third legion spells the doom for Castile. Anti-Piracy Act? Yes. I think I would like that. Also, I think we can actually start using our second. Where is to pay? Really? I have no idea. Oh, well, we could totally send dudes up there. Where is this mythical province of theirs? I honestly have no idea. And honestly, it could be anywhere, I suppose. Find province. Tape. Or Tepe. Whatever you want to call it. Oh, all the way up here. Alright. That seems like actually a good place to put a colony. Because that blocks them from... They have to invade this island then to do that. Whereas we... Well, we have a foothold. So, while we'll still have to invade the island, and don't get me wrong, we will, I promise. We don't have to do it quite so... the similar way, I suppose. Well, we'll actually be able to put feet on the ground. There we go. A little more trade power for me. Yeah, there you go. This spare no expense. Now we're just gonna blow all of our admin power. Oh no, wait, no, we can't blow all of our admin power. We need it for Dave's Vault. Damn it. Curses. At least it's gonna be cheap. That's probably the best thing I can say about it. All right, and yeah, because this stuff is actually really cheap. And thanks to our thing here, it's like idea cast minus 10% or something. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Evangelists. Ah, yes. Very good. Fine by me. I'm not going to quite get Dave's Vault yet, but it's something. It is something for me to consider. Yeah, there's no revolt risk even in the Catholic regions, which is great. 4, 5. Yeah, religious unity though. Totemism, really? Is that something a state of religion effect? Oh yeah, so it is. Huh, alright. So there isn't a single province here we can actually convert. All this crap is really valuable. I think the only things we'd be able to convert would be like up here. Not even, man. 3? Like, yeah, there you go. 2 province, finally. So, how are the Cree doing? Nope. They, Really? Like, did that just happen twice? God damn it. I do have the money. I could now actually send soldiers there to do something about it. Yeah, I think they responded to my trade fleet or something. Oh well. We have a decent amount incoming. Let's look at the Mississippi River over here. 100% of it's being moved forward. Trade map mode. 100% of it's being moved into Chesapeake Bay, so that's fine. You don't really need to worry too much about that. How about Hudson Bay? Well, Hudson Bay moves can't come into our region, so that's something. If I can get the Gulf of St. Lawrence, that would be best. That would require pretty much full control. Control of that, and then the Caribbean will still go over there, I'm afraid. Alright. Silly Chesapeake Bay. We will have it. Now we can invest in military ideas if I want to. I'd prefer just to be one tech behind them, thanks. As nice as it would be to have, you know, 10% combat ability on my horses. It really would, but, you know, 19 is a very, very important tech. But this also makes tech cheaper, that's the thing. Oh well, we'll figure it out as we go. I think I can stop at 19 for a little while, because 23. The beloved heir dies. I'm okay with this. I gain a temple. It